Hello, my name is Henry Flurry. The purpose of this research and development grant was to enable a professional and Prescott-based performance of my piano concerto Currents, written in 2016. Two of my goals for the performance were to validate in my ears the new neotonal composition techniques I had developed, and to honor Prescott's significant role in my artistic growth by holding the premiere here. The project grew to something much larger than originally envisioned. My first partner in this performance was Yavapai College, who agreed to co-present this concert. We then tried to hire an existing orchestra for the concert, but the obstacles were many. We were faced with assembling a professional orchestra from scratch, something not unusual in Prescott. Many local organizations spend significant hours each year finding and contracting musicians for pickup orchestras. For at least 10 years, I had heard many leaders from these organizations express a desire to have a centralized source that would simplify and improve this hiring process. So I approached these same local music leaders and broached the idea of using the efforts for this concert as an opportunity to create a permanent professional orchestra in Prescott that would serve our shared needs. Arizona Philharmonic is the result of this, a local professional orchestra born of a collaboration between Chaparral Arts, Yavapai College, Prescott Chorale, and Yavapai College Performing Arts Center. Our inaugural season of 4 concerts includes productions of all of the mentioned organizations, including the concert of my music presented in Prescott on August 26, 2018. While the formation of the orchestra turned out to be the most important and lasting impact of this grant, I believe, I've been asked to speak here more of my engagement with this community and how it impacted my artistic practice. First of all, the concert exceeded my expectations. It was almost as good as I could have hoped. The performance of the piano concerto by Arizona Philharmonic under Maestro Peter Bay's hands and with Steinway artist James DeLeon at the piano was fabulous. Both Peter and James effectively communicated the imagery, storyline, anger, pain, and hope that I had placed within this concerto. One well-respected musician in town described the music in terms of an extraordinary imagination that found expression in orchestration, color, and emotion, and he said that I had found interesting ways to test the limits of tonality without veering into what many would consider dangerous waters. This is exactly what I was aiming for. I was thrilled that the audience was engaged for the entire concert, perhaps because of the wide variety of styles I used. Written surveys from the audience revealed nearly universal enjoyment of the concert, yet different favorite works that were performed. This is from an audience that varied in both finances and age, and where an estimated 200 attendees had never attended an orchestra concert before. The audience's reaction to this concert reinforced my belief that audience members enjoy new and varied experiences, and that composers must respect the human approach to listening. I feel that if our genre of music relies upon pandering or attempting to educate the audience, we are destined to fall flat. I left the concert with a new appreciation for the beauty of my more traditional styles and a renewed openness to writing in a wide variety of styles based upon what I am trying to communicate and the capabilities of the performing ensemble. In short, I was thrilled with the effectiveness of the impact, the audience's rapt attention, and the energy of the whole concert. Of course, in listening to the concerto, I learned a few more things about orchestration and texture. However, I am convinced that this particular work is my best work and is worthy of national attention. I will be using a video of the performance to promote my work to other ensembles and venues. There were 4 other works of mine on the concert, presented in chronological order of their completion. In witnessing my evolution as a composer in one sitting, I became aware of many of my strengths that have carried through all of my styles, and was reminded of several of my weaknesses which I continue to address. The formation and realization of this orchestra also had an impact on my artistry. My wife Maria and I have been involved in music in this community through teaching, performing recitals, writing and performing children's shows, organizing music festivals, workshops and camps, presenting concerts, hiring other musicians, and fundraising for the arts and music scholarships. We have found that we tend to approach each of these with a sense of abundance and love, attempting to care for each individual. We believe that this is the key to making these experiences transformative to as many people as possible. Over a dozen individuals have been involved in the startup of Arizona Philharmonic, and many have said that participating in this group has been their favorite volunteer activity. A musician at a lunch we sponsored during our concert cycle observed that there is a lot of love in this orchestra. Several other musicians said the concert cycle felt more like a festival or band camp than a job. Word about the quality of the experience has spread, and folks from around the state previously uninvolved are wanting to audition. And audience members have repeatedly expressed how transformative the concert experience was to them. Many we personally know have purchased tickets for every concert in our season, including some who had previously never attended an orchestra concert. It is clear from the written thank you cards we have received from participants in our Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and Boys to Men outreach that we have planted new seeds throughout our community. The original purpose of this grant was to facilitate a concert that would foster my personal artistic growth. However, it is clear to all involved that we have successfully leveraged this grant into something much larger, something that literally has changed and enhanced our local art community. I am humbled, honored, inspired, committed, excited, and thankful. My love and appreciation of the Prescott community is only that much stronger now. I have witnessed our community's commitment to the arts through time and money donations, through supportive feedback, through enthusiastic applause, and through heartfelt feedback of thanks. Thank you, Arizona Commission on the Arts, for your faith and support of this project.